A reading from the devotional Mornings with Jesus. A Greater Body of Believers. A testimony by Emily E. Ryan. Just as a body, the one, has many parts, but all its many parts form one body, so it is with Christ. 1 Corinthians 12:12. My oldest son, Gideon, began playing cello in 6th grade and was often required to play living room concerts for us in order to prepare for school performances. During his last living room concert of junior high school, he put his bow in his lap midway through his second song and stared at his sheet music for an uncomfortable amount of time. I have 8 measures of rests now, he finally explained. Just pretend you can hear the other instruments playing. Later that week, when I heard him perform the same composition with the full school orchestra, it was an entirely different experience, completely devoid of any awkward moments. This time, I barely noticed when his cello went silent because the music continued with violins, violas, and basses. As each musician followed the conductor, what would have been individual sounds combined together into a beautiful melody. It made me think about how Jesus creates each of us with special gifts and abilities for the specific purpose of serving Him. In my quest to serve Jesus with all my heart, I sometimes forget that I was never meant to serve Him in isolation or to meet every need myself. Instead, I am part of a greater body of believers, with each of us serving Jesus according to His perfect timing for our lives. When I follow Jesus like a musician follows a conductor, even my time of rest contributes to the greater song of His glory. Faith step. What gifts has Jesus given you to serve Him? Ask Him if now is a time for rest or action.